Hi everyone. Okay, just another quick video. 2 snare drums today. Going to be one of my last videos for a while, and then I'm going to talk about cymbals. So that'll be next week, a couple of weeks time or whatever. Okay, so you've probably seen all the videos I have on my drums. Today this is more it's not really a comparison with these 2 drums because they are just totally different. Both 14 by 5.5, both Premier, both made in the Wigston factory in Leicestershire. You've got the Modern Classic. This one was one of the earliest ones. The Modern Classic was released in the autumn of 2001. This is 8 lug. And then you've got the Genista. This is the birch. So this is 7-ply finished birch, 6-ply American maple on the Modern Classic. So as I said, the Modern Classic's 8 lug and the Genista's 10 lug, both the same size. Great drums, just totally different characteristics. The maple, being 8 lug as well, is more open, warmer, and the Genista is cutting, quick decay. There's no real sustain on that. So, but they both have very similar heads. I'll show you. It's got quite a walled-in controlled sound head on the Genista. Looks like the original wires with some ribbon, code ribbon, which I prefer to the nylon straps. And you've got a Remo snare side there. I've tuned them up. Well, they're not tuned the same, so obviously, you know, if any of you say they're not tuned the same, they're not really meant to be tuned the same. Okay, so on the Modern Classic, you've got the 24 strand pure sound wires, and you've got I've just made a date when I last changed the resonant head, which was back in December, and you've got a code 0, which is pretty similar to the controlled sound. It just helps take away the, you know, overtones. Right, okay. I'll play some of each, see what you think. I've got them, well, fairly cranked up. Here we go. First with the Modern Classic. Modern Classic. The Genista. So the Genista is tuned higher, as you can tell. It's just got more cranked up. I like them both. I can't really decide which one I like, because you've got the warmth and the open feel of the 8 lug Modern Classic. And the penetrating, more cutting sound of the birch 10 lug. As you can hear, that's tuned higher. So it's not really a comparison, it's just talking about the different characteristics of each. What I do like about the Genista, when you want to change the resonant head, all you've got to do is undo the wheel on the side, like that. That lifts up, the wires lift up, so all you've got to do, quick change, flick back down, you know, ideal for a gig situation, whenever gigs happen, that is. I'm hoping to play this year at some point. Obviously when it's safe to do so. Put it back, flip it back over, and Bob's your uncle. So there you go, a 90s Genista, could be late 90s, very early 2000s, with a badge there. The Genista had 3 different badges, but I don't want to bore you too much. And the 2001, this is the first generation 2001 Modern Classic, when they were introduced in the autumn. It's had a different strainer on it, more like a Dunnet feel strainer, but great. Here you go. The Modern Classic, 14 by 5.5. The Genista Birch, 14 by 5.5. Love them both. Premier, at their very best. Made these drums in the Wigston factory in Leicestershire, in good old England. Okay, so I just want to say a quick hello to a couple of guys. Jeremy in Austria, Luke Freeman in Australia, Ken Goodinson up north somewhere, Dave Lester, he's up north I think somewhere, Roger Davidson, Carl Sampson, Mark Claydon, who I got this drum off of in the first place. He was a Premier endorser. So that's it, Premier at their very best. Cheers, stay safe.